Begin. Alright everyone, can you hear me? I'm just waiting for the stream to start up. I'm experimenting with a new stream setup, so I want to make sure that everything is working here. Good. For this one, I'm testing out ultra low latency. Tonight, I'll be streaming with Restream.io and streaming to Twitch and perhaps Mixer, but we'll have to see. So you should see me react faster to your chat messages and see them appear on screen faster. Regardless, let's begin the stream. Greetings everyone, my name is Zetterville, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Megaman Maker. This is the 41st live session, where I'll cover a combination of Veersmith levels and other levels that I find online, mostly the former. If you want your level to be covered, please leave a sub ID in the live chat. It can be made by either you or someone else, but make sure not to submit more than 2 levels at a time, otherwise I'll start ignoring them and filing them away. I want to give other level designers a time to shine. Alright, so let's begin with this stage. Waterfall Base V2 Normal version by Rockman, aka GeriMan, with 12 plays and a score of 3. So welcome to the stream GeriMan, YouTube Social, Leonardo, Jedok, Lipatio, and Pretty Lucky P. Let's go through the regular old Mega Man. Nothing, Doctor Lumen. Glad to see you made it. Please let me know as soon as possible if there's an issue with the stream. I'm experimenting with a new setup. I played Waterfall Base version 1 several months ago, I think. Rats, I don't have sliding. Again, I need sliding to make these jumps more carefully. I'm gonna go through his base then. Does he have his double jumping? No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use Mega Man then. It's a second version, essentially. I never really go with those sorts of spike jumps. This isn't Mario after all. Aesthetics are pleasant. Well, Proto Man won't really help here. Again, collision boxes. I was basically at the edge and I didn't hit it. And I don't have a rush jet either. Well, I have super arrows, so I'll do that next. That's my best bet for getting across. And again, I can't trust the engine at all. Knowing my previous bad experiences, this is not a ROM hack. Hi Mary, I'll add your levels to the queue. There, that's what I wanted to do. Base doesn't have access to double jumping, so that doesn't really help. Dashing will set me too high, and I need to do tap jumps otherwise. I presume this is like a second version or third version of Bubbleman's level. Oh, true that, Lumen. I forgot about that. Oh, I didn't realize there were spikes there. I thought they kind of blended in with the background, because blue on blue. That's why I always prefer spikes standing out from the environment more. Sadly, unlike the CX nail gun, the nail cannon is rather weak. At least that one can destroy projectiles. Thank you, Daibuman. It's always available at the same link as every week. But I forgot to post it, so it's on me. It's also in the description below, so if you scroll down, you'll be able to find it. Toadman with fan fiends. As long as you take up one, it's pretty easy. And at least Toadman doesn't take double damage here. And checkpoint. My only real criticism of the stage so far are the blue spikes and the blue water in background. It should have been a different color like red. Oh, I see the red force beam there. At this rate, I think it'll be released for Halloween. Or if not that, Thanksgiving, or in worst case, Christmas. Welcome to the stream, Zen. I'm trying out a new recording setup. Or rather, streaming setup. Let me know how it looks. Star Crash would also help, but I already had some issues, so I want to play it a bit safe. On that note, are any of you going to play some of the games for Sage 2019? Oh, these jumps. You know I can actually circumvent this a bit, so I will do so. There we go. And that's why we have the Star Crash. I could also go for the E-Tank, but I don't want to risk it. I will take this free key, thank you very much, although I need it, so it's not really free. True that, Moomin, I'm just thinking the worst case. It'll probably be ready by Halloween. I hope so. It sounds like the update has added a lot of new features that I didn't expect to add initially. Probably from Mega Man 11. Or there are some unforeseen technical issues. Of course, you can despawn that. Firewall is hype, especially the vertical ones. Yeah, I heard something about it. Did you modify it? You mean bytes? What's the news story then? Good idea. Well, based on the title, it should. I feel this stage gets better as you go further along. In terms of LP editing, the first 2 episodes of Rockman CX have been edited. I'll be posting Mega Man Reloaded next week. I'm gonna delay Rockman R for a while because editing that is gonna be a bit more of a pain. Due to all the deaths and whatnot. Yeah, I know that, but I'd rather save the ammo for the Crash Bomb. Next time, sure. After all, the checkpoints have full restores. Frankly, you could replace these with Shikis and have the same effect. Mechanic Man is on my to-play list, thanks to you. To-play fan game list. The name of that big fish enemy is called Big Fish. Yeah, I know. Clever name. Yeah, I know this is not his weakness, but it deals a guaranteed 6 damage at full charge at close range. Basically. And I've heard there's a similar situation with Rockbot. Alright, let me add your levels. I got your levels, Mary. Overall, this was an okay to decent level. The later parts are better than the first one. I say to have the spikes of a different color. A bit more difficult than the average level, but it's fine. The return of these arrows. Second up is Weapon Capsule Relay 31 by YouTube Social HD2 with 25 plays and a score of 6. If you watch my LP series long enough, you know what this series is, but for any new viewers, here's how it goes. Every 4 to 5 screens is dedicated to the use of a different special weapon, and every screen has its own aesthetics, that is, different foreground and background combinations. Think of these as mini tutorial stages for every weapon. Rather short ones and not full ones. By the way, the link I posted is the link to the level queue. It's always available in the description below, in case I don't post it. As well as links to the all levels played and my full disclaimer, which I really should update, as the last time I've written it was over a year ago. The later turd of this Weapon Capsule Relay series is harder than the second turds. Welcome to stream, Mr. Lee. Glad you can make it. I'm testing out a new stream setup. Let me know if there's some issues with the footage, or YouTube breaking up. Oh, I see what you mean, Daipuman. Sure. I'll reorder it so it's in a better order. Good. I tried it once before, but for some reason YouTube had some awkward issues. And during tonight's stream, I'll be testing Restream.io. Might as well have a bigger audience for this. I'll still be streaming mainly to YouTube, but those two will be the companions. And because of that, the chat will likely look different. Hi Gokuless. Glad you can make it. Sure, I see it. I'll add all the levels to the queue once I'm done with this. What software? OBS Studio. Well, OBS Studio... yeah, basically just OBS Studio with some joystick key help. The only reason why I have joystick key enabled is to mash the quick slide button when necessary. I mean, the other alternative is XSplit, and that's a paid application. Of course, there's also Slobs, but that's essentially a variation of OBS Studio. Or a fork. Well, there'll be plenty. And a lot of joke levels as well. Tomorrow will be an interesting day as I'm planning on covering 4 or 5 games. First, Ringman in the Castle, a recently released Mega Man fan game starring Ringman, and then 3 of the Sage 2019 entries, the Mega Man entries, a Star Force game, a 3D Classic game, and a 3DX game. And then after that, back to Mega Man Reloaded. How small? Is it only 4 stages long? I don't mind small fan games. Yeah, Sage 2019. Sonic Amateur Games Expo 2019. I'm deliberately toggling off and on the rain flash as YouTube asked me to do so. Even then, he falls rather quickly. Yeah, 4 stages, only a 4th stage. Like most of them, I guess this is okay. Third up is San 006 Royal Man by Jedox74, with 6 plays and a score of 1. Fine with me. Think of it as a short Mega Man Maker pack, but with more custom assets. I don't really consider that to be a problem in that sense if it decided to just focus on a smaller set of levels. But I do wish it was a longer one as well. Well, at least it'll give me more time for the games tomorrow. Welcome to Stream Buster, glad you can make it. Experimenting in a new setup. Also, for tomorrow's stream, I will have to physically start and stop the stream 3 times due to having to change the setup. This only applies to the Sage games though because of a very particular reason. Long story short, because of the 3D games and to reduce the performance drain. Sadly, Christmas Carol 3 is never coming. I will play Christmas Carol... I forget if I played Remix or 2, but I'll play the other one which I haven't played yet. GB games... I'm gonna go through one more cycle of fan games and ROM hacks, and then I'll start playing the Game Boy titles, starting from Rockman World 1. Pretty much. That's also because all the bosses and Mega Man himself have smaller health bars. Thank you, Lumen. I'll add it to the queue. I think I'll have time. The Royal Spike Traps. I know, I've heard Rockman World 1 is not good. Far from good. Yep, I will. But unlike last time, I will live stream it. I might as well have audience interaction for it. Warman Much Easier Edition. At least we don't need to have to guide a giant stomper. Wait, it'll be released in November? That's news to me. Let me know in advance again a few days before it releases so I can have a live stream up and running for it. I'm gonna do a full live Let's Play of it. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be released next year. Fan games usually take a while to get released, especially the good ones, or even the very decent ones. Unless you're a bomb man, then it's boom day. I'm really liking the increasing pace of fan games getting released. Oh wait, something's down there. That just looks way too suspicious. And I was right, E-Tank. Same here, but I'll play both of them. The cutting wheels? What weapon is that? I mean, what enemy is that? Is that the unused enemy, or barely used enemy in Mega Man 4? Dive Man stage? Oh, that one. Well, I said that one, but I don't recognize the shape of that enemy. Was that used in a... Was that also used in Dive Man stage in Rockman 4- Infinity? Well, we'll all learn together during launch day, assuming nothing else goes horribly wrong. There's an enemy exactly like that in Rockman 4- Infinity, so I think it's the same. Enemy. My issue with the rolling cutter isn't so much its power per blade, it's a factor limit to one of them. That's why I like the boomerang cutter from Mega Man X more. You can have more than one of them on screen at a time. How many levels do you have left in your queue, Doctor Lumen, in terms of the ones left to play? I used to have a queue size over 150 levels. I've been able to whittle it down to under 40 thanks to all the streaming I've been doing. Before, I thought it was an unsurmountable nightmare. To be quite honest, this kind of feels like two stages. Separated by the boss battle against GeriMan. And of course, unlike many other streamers, I don't really have that much quality control. I'll cover most of the levels, or pretty much all the levels that are sent to me, unless they're broken or have some offensive content. But thankfully everyone's been playing nice. I essentially just write down all the levels get sent in a Google Sheet. Trust me, there are a lot of games I want to play on this channel, not only from just the Mega Man series. And even from the Mega Man series, there are a ton of hacks and fan games left. Especially if I start counting the stuff that's not so good, or that's very short. What? The explosion can destroy them? That's unexpected. Knowing me, I probably saw it before, but I forgot about it. Fine level, but like many of your stages, it'd be better if it was split into two. Forward up is Wily Haunted Castle 1 Hard by Lipatio, with 51 plays and a score of 10. Well, we're in for a tougher stage. Here's a list of all the levels currently on this stream's queue. Yeah, that's what happened, Moomin and Buster. The explosion killed the gyres. That's not usually what's supposed to happen. They're supposed to be immune against everything excluding the black hole bomb. Or falling off screen. DVR is enabled so you can rewind if you so desire. Here we go. Level's gonna be at least 60 to 70 screens long. Or the Slash Claw, which I really want. Any armor-piercing weapon is fine with me. What are the armor-piercing weapons we have in this game anyways? Other than the bomb-type weapons, I mean. And charge kick, to be fair. Charge kick and toss spin. Same. Flame Sword, I felt it was going to be a lot stronger before it was added. On the flip side, the Thunderclaw is much more powerful than what I thought it would be. Long story short, the Flame Sword was a lot more useful in the original game. Which weapon for Mega Man Base 2 do you want first? I know one of them was really powerful. Was it Aircon Man's weapon or was it Compass Man's weapon that was very powerful? Isn't it because there are no damage tables for individual enemies in that game? Well, partly the reason. I don't really know much about the weapons in that game. The only footage I've seen is a Sparks boss run video. And that you should not play it as base unless you want a bad time, or harder time. I wouldn't say racist. That's not at all how to describe him. Oh no, spikes. That could have gone horribly wrong if I clipped into the terrain. Oh, rats. Thank you, Black Hole Bomb. You saved the day. I know, right? I wish you could suck up the lasers too, like it originally did in Megaman 1. Come on. Oh, okay. Ah, not too bad. Alternate pathways? Nope, have to return back here. It is. It's still being judged, Gokuless. I know that Mick is done judging. Should have jumped. Frankly, 48 hours and a greater chance of being cancelled. If that ever happens, I'll release my level publicly on my own. I'm surprised that it still hasn't been released yet. I would have thought it'd been released much earlier. It seems like it requires less effort, but guess not. Submissions for the Pit of Pits has closed already. Yeah, over 150. Sadly, we can't describe them more until judging is done. Oh, this is scarier than it looks. Yeah, damage boosting would help. 180. I know there was kind of a joke of the growth being 400 levels, but guess not. Ah, so close. I should have slid jumped there. You can do this without damage boosting. It's mainly the Techions up there that are causing the problem. Not so much the tackle fires. But I got past it. Hey, damage boosting is the easier mode. You can do it without the use of it. Oh boy. Didn't mash fast enough. Hi, Eduardo. Yeah, I can use a black hole bomb, I know. But I needed more on the bottom ones, not the top ones. Unless, of course, a damage boost, as always. Oops, I hit that one. One hit, but the skull barrier dissipates after one hit, so... It's that one on the left that's causing a bit of issues because I have to tap walk and I don't have much time. And mashing... Again, because of priority orders, mashing doesn't always follow in the first area. Well, this level isn't marked hard for nothing. It's a combination of that and the beaks on the right. See? And breaking with the lag and the engine, of course, you've seen me complain about controls enough, it's not a safe bet that you can make it there, unless I can damage boost. The magnets do not help at all either. Another moment which would be easier to pull off if this was a ROM hack. Well, let me rephrase my statement. It's a combination of the magnet, the beaks, and the slowdown. It's not like I can easily just consistently pull this off. This is not because the controls lag as well, for the responsiveness. I'm gonna die at least a few more dozen times here. I'm probably just gonna damage boost next, but the issue is I need to get down there. Remember, Daibowen, let's keep it PG-13. Well, thanks, Spider-Man. I was holding left there. I can't make it across. The gap is too wide. Again, if this was a fan game, custom-made fan game, or I'd use the Magwell engine, I could do this consistently. I wouldn't have to work against the engine itself. I said this before and I'll say it again, it feels like the engine itself is a Kaizo engine. See, and the other problem... Whatever, I'm just becoming a broken record. Okay, I made it. Oh my goodness. That was so much more tougher than it had to be. We got the key, now I can go back up here. Well, the other problem is... Remember when I said about lagging controls? That problem still exists with that too. A bit too close there. I won't contest your statement, Daibuman. Yep, I heard that, Jedok. They finally reached a deal. I think you're referring to Florida man there, Zen. Well, here we go. Started too late there. Keep bonging myself against the ceiling. I keep thinking I can extend further, but I can't. This entire lag is messing up my usual motion at this stage. But enough of my complaining, let's just finish this. This is marked as a hard stage after all. Not exactly for the reasons I thought it would be. There we go. Let's get out of here. Don't forget the blind live streams. Oh boy. Now one of these. Now I can just respawn it. I didn't mean to respawn that too. Well, I guess I have to time it right. Time for the slow, laggy flight. At least it makes dodging a little bit easier. Bullet time dodging. I don't think this was intended, but it sure makes this section a lot more doable. Oh no. I didn't think I was gonna make it there. Let's get out of here. Lipatio, how long is the stage? How much of it's left? No, it's not as insane. Pretty lucky. It's not as unfair either. What's even more insane is if you use viewer controls. Remember the viewer-controlled versions of Super Mario 64? When I eventually start streaming on Twitch, I will do the viewer-controlled Mega Man tree. Ah, rats, something's pulling me. Or you can separate them into different sections. I don't mind going through, for example, a series of 3 levels. I also apply the criticism of Geox levels, but this is more applicable here. And yes, I know I have an E-Tank. Well, actually I don't, never mind. Oh, the oil even makes me slower there. Oh no. Yeah, if most of the screens are just made to make the stage prettier and prevent some odd scrolling, that's fine. When we talk about screen count, we're referring to the level progression itself. Can I suck this in? Guess not, immune to it. This is where an E-Tank would be really handy. Oh, really game? I mean, really level? This is a not good combination with lag. I pretty much agree that the main problem with this stage is this lagginess. It makes some of these challenges so much more difficult than they have to be, like those jumps. Dodging stuff is fine, but trying to make them with altered physics, no. And frankly, this stage can easily be split into multiple parts because there aren't any optional pick-upables. This section is also a bit too tight. Maybe not overstaying its welcome, but I'm just saying it needs to be split into 2. I'm fine with the individual challenges. I'm fine with the progression. I just feel like we need a break in between. And please put more pickups in this area or an E-Tank. This challenge is a difficulty spike. Especially this jump. See, how do you expect to... Well, you can do it with this, but the problem is, lag is screwing up your jump. I'd suggest to take that one out, or split the stage in half. Well, I'm becoming a broken record again. That's all I'll say the biggest problem with the stage is, it's too long and laggy. That's why I'm saying it's tough for not the best reasons. Okay, Super Dapper can cancel, but again, I can't rely on it. This is not a ROM hack or Magmal. In mag mode, when everything slows down consistently. Here, not so much. And give an E-tank. Should have slid jump. I do, but again, because the entire stage is lagging, I can't consistently rely on cancelling. Anything that requires precise movements is now much more of a scrap shoot. That's what I'll call it. Won't help because I need to do the slide jump off of it. And remember, because the timer follows the same system of... Okay, did this? No, please put a checkpoint soon. After this screen, seriously? Okay, did it. I would put it right in that room. Just quickly checking messages because... I know it's... The main problem is, I like the idea of being slowed down, but I don't want the game itself to slow down. For your stages YouTube, it doesn't matter as much because A, they're shorter, each screen doesn't take as long to go through. Remember, screen count doesn't really mean much unless you know how long it takes to get through the stages. Not to mention, for more non-linear stages, the screen count means less. It means something different. See, I pressed the button, but it got delayed by a few frames. That's what I did. This looks like a good place for to shine. To literally shine. Oh, thank you, game. Or level designer. What do you mean, Daibuman? Does the stream get gradually more delayed? Oh yeah. The stream does gradually get more delayed if your internet speed can't keep up with ultra low latency. Because before there was an 8 to 10 second delay between the chat messages showing up on the video and you seeing the video itself. Basically, I'm 10 seconds ahead of you, but in auto low latency mode, you're only just 1 second behind. But if your internet cannot keep up, well, it's downgraded. They're not lagging the game as much as they used to. Yep, I'll be using that next time. But I get what you mean. How's the stream working for everyone else? Devilman's having some slight issues. Okay, we're outside again. The toughest parts of the stage are actually in the middle. The Nosferatu. Revenge. Of course, it's you. So a skull bearer it is. That's gonna be a slight problem. I can only use the skull bearer when he dives at me. This works well as an alternative weakness, to be fair. And now I can get him stuck by you. Oh, I can't. I lost the shine. Wait a minute. Perfect. And now we get the weapon. I think. Wait, it's not over yet? How much of the stage is left? Seriously, this really could have been sent for a different part of the stage. I mean, for the next part. I mean, the last part could have been a perfect ending. This is... Yeah, I agree. This... If I haven't made it apparent already, this is really overstaying its welcome. Because I made the same mistake with my Magwell 1 level, and to some extent the Magwell 2 level. It's okay to have shorter stages. It's alright, it's okay to split your stage off into smaller chunks. I'll play them nonetheless. Because this stage is going over 30 minutes long. And I doubt this is trying to be a fan game. Oh, wait. No, I can't do that. Or can I? Perfect. Or I could just use that to make it easier because it locks it in place. Pro strats. Now the boss. Probably Black Hole Bomb, knowing my luck. Seems the most logical weakness. No, it isn't. Rolling Cutter? Perhaps that? I'll use this then. And not even get hit by anything there. Yep, you can do that. Okay, Noise Crush. That fully charged version. Definitely a weakness. I was too far away from the platform. Frankly, I'm getting really tired and my competence is suffering from it. I expected this stage to be hard, but this is hard for not the right reasons. I'm fine with this boss battle to be... just to put it out now. It's just the stage is preceding it, that's the problem. It's over. Alright, it's fine. Before it used to be delayed by 8 to 10 seconds type movements, so it's an upgrade. To be quite honest, sorry Lipatio, but I have to downvote this stage. The combination of the lag, some of the sections becoming a slog, really brings down the stage for me. It's hard, not for the right reasons. Please split it off into 2 or 3 smaller levels, and then I'll give it a thumbs up. Because the individual challenges I feel okay with, it's just when I put together, it just becomes a slog. Yet overstayed is welcome. Zen, can you repost the level ID you submitted earlier? If you did, it may have gone lost in chat. Fifth up is Platform Madness version 2 by Az, with 43 plays and a score of 7. Well, someone decided to submit one of their levels to me. Yeah, I got your level, Lumen. I was referring to Zen. Oh, A's. So A's then. I more pronounce it like... I used to pronounce it as, but I can see what you mean. Like, as, like... No one corrected me up to this point, by the way. So from here on out, I'll refer to him as A's. Like, I pronounce the name more like the Az and Blaster. Forgive me if I'm playing a bit more cautiously. Think of this as a breeder stage from the last level. Every section focuses on a different platform. Jar blocks, spinning tops, Cossack. Ain't complaining at what they're doing me. I find excuse me. I find A's to be somewhat competent at the very least. Like, this is a perfectly serviceable challenge level. Maybe not challenge, but a level that focuses on the platform gimmicks. This is one of his earlier stages, so... very far. Frankly, none of the level designers in his channel is the worst. Decent level. Because fire and swords are awesome together. Next up is Snaking Through Wily 4 by Dong Zhao with 15 plays and a score of -1. Wait, he got banned from Gigaboots? Oops. Which Wily 4 is this? I see. So 4 different bosses. I think Gigaboots has branched off in other games. Same with Blue Television, or whatever their name is. Oh no. Oh, I see. I should have just slid into the hole there. I got I got too distracted. Whoa, that was a close one. Hi Brickman, welcome to the stream. Apparently this is a boss rush level, but with different bosses. Or different setups. I'm testing a new stream setup, so let me know if you have any issues, Brickman. There should be much less delay in between what you see and what I see. I guess Fairman decided to quit immediately. See, if I was doing it with my previous setup, it'd take about 8 to 10 seconds before you reacted to that. On my end, it's about 1 second delay between the chat and me. Before it used to be 10 seconds, so it's an improvement. If your connection can't handle the 1 second delay, it gets slower, so still much better than before. Oh no, this may be a problem. The first tough encounter. The other tough encounter. Unless a damage boost. And I can't fall down there because I can't get back up. Because the teleporter's gonna be above the red force beams and I'm dead. See? That's what forces me to be up there. Use the on-screen chat to see how much your delay is. Hectic but fun. And you deal extra damage to him, so it's not monotonous. Time for the toughest one now. Essentially, yep, exactly, Daibuman. Bubble Man has much less content damage than Bubble Man, so that's when I take care of Toad Man first. Now this should become much easier. Pretty Lucky Peas level. They're currently out, sadly. It seems to vary on the person's connection. Double Crystal and Toad. Oh. First take care of Toadman himself, the biggest problem. Still, this... oh boy. And I don't have any tank, by the way. This is the part of the stage where things get a lot more hectic. You can no damage most of the bosses, but this one, I'm not sure. It is like pinball, but in reverse. Let's redo that. I took a bad hit there. Frankly, I think the difficulty would be capped if Toadman wasn't here. Okay, I should keep the Yoshiki there until I need it. That's why Toadman's there. Almost there. If you didn't use those... as long as only one of them uses the Crystal Eye attack, I'm fine. They are, but the problem is you have so much to pay attention to that becomes much more impractical to pull off. And you don't take extra damage from the snakes, which I feel is a glaring omission. Or at least give an E-tank. I'd be okay with that too. Well, I got one of them down. See, there's just so much things to pay attention to. I prefer if this boss battle... you can keep Toadman, but please make them take double damage. Pretty much, but he drops a Yoshiki. That's one advantage. One down. Two down. There is just you need to play this boss battle several times to understand it. I like most of the ideas of the bosses, so I'll give it a thumbs up. Do I stay to rework the last one, or give an E-tank? That's the main problem. I like the idea, it's just that it is a bit too much health to deplete, mainly from the Crystal Men. Either give an E-tank or double the amount of damage they deal. Take. I always pronounce it Yoshiki. Alright, I'll be right back in a moment. And I'm back. I think for a future stream I will start to replace the menu music because it's getting annoying hearing the same loop over and over. Nitro Man's team, sure. I also rearranged the levels on a level queue a bit because some levels I don't want repeats from the same person consecutively. 7th up is Speedrun by Marie Stormberg with 17 plays and a score of -2. After Mary is Gokuless, then Doctor Lumen, then back to Pretty Lucky P, then back to Mary. Wily Castle Challenge? Go on. Do you mean the Wily Challenge? In that case, yes I did. Oh, that's why. This stage is 69 screens long. Well, at least it's not lagging as much. And as the stage is called Speedrun, let's go through this base. I know he doesn't have access to dash, double jumping, but at least he's not weak. He's not left with his puny buster. I finished medium-long Wily Challenge at least once. Not hard long though. Send me the IDs for it and I'll cover it on this stream or the next stream. I don't have any levels after the 11th one in the queue. At least send the first level ID. Well, at least we know what their weaknesses are. Seeing it the other way does also. Frankly, I wish there was an endless mode. Yeah, I heard of Megaman Dongs. It never was completely finished, sadly. The other thing I know about the game is that it's on the tougher side. Hi, Burner Boy. You're only about 90 minutes late. Oh, if your level is actually part of the Fortress series, I would like to play them in order from first to last. So I don't end up doing them in anachronic order. Really? Okay. That's the idea I have right now. Can you send the idea of stage 1? Easy button. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I'll add all the level IDs once I'm done with this stage. I'll play the first stage right after this one, and then I'll loop back around to this once I finish the rest of the stages in the queue. Welcome to the stream, Jaden. Glad you can make it. I'm testing out a new streaming setup so there's less latency. A lot of checkpoints for this one. It's not that difficult. I can see why the stage got a negative score. It's long and doesn't really have a discernible challenge. It's called Speedrun, but really it just feels like we're just going repeatedly through waves of enemies. Whoa. Camera. It'd be funny if it would clip right through that. Reminder, tomorrow I'll be covering Megaman in the Castle, Tree Stage 2019 entries, and Megaman Ultra. We're at the end. No longer a one-shot machine. Well, never mind. Oh, it's because the maze is their weakness, or these concrete mans. It's over. Let's see. Alright, I got all the stages in. I'll cover them all in this series. Yeah, I'm planning on quote-unquote beating them. Well, beat or quote-unquote beat. Unless the hack is so frustrating or so bad to design that I'll just mercy kill it. A-dub is... This is probably the scariest thing you'll see in Megaman Maker by Gokuless, with an impressive 203 plays and his score 62. Very short stage. What's gonna happen? Oh. Only once though? Let's see that again. Because I know, for example, the hot dogs, you can keep them widened. Let's let this one live. Same Brickman, but he's a character, not an enemy. Text editing, but I wish it went a bit further. I already covered this level pretty lucky last week. So I'll remove it from the queue. Ninth up is Megaman vs. all the bosses. With 18 plays and a score of 2, this level is made by Marie Stormberg. Then I'll start covering the levels in the Castle series. Let's see, this stage has 47 screens and 32 bosses. Nah, it's not the most insane to be honest. See Snore on Pyre's example level, that was more insane and laggier. Bunch of weapons. Oh, that's how we get out of here. Oh, individually. Although this is funny to do, I'd rather just use his weakness. Remember, you can check all the levels I played by going down the list in the description below. 1 down, 21 left to go. Two down, 30 left to go. Basically. I wish the teleport just sent us out here. Pretty much. I'll be done with this stage in about 10 minutes. Four down, 28 left to go. Five down, 27 left. Six down, 26 left. Seven down, 25 left. Yeah, I showed off that level pretty lucky. That was something. Eight down. What, really, Brickman? You can set it that high? Well, I guess they're integers in 32s. Nine down. Wait, what? Seriously? Springman's right nearby. Ten down. 300 years, so it's definitely above in 32, I think. Otherwise it'd be 4 billion seconds. Well, 10 down, 22 bosses left to go. Double floating point. Double floating point, I see. Teleporter? Thank you. Yeah, I will, Caleb. Couldn't you just speed up the system clock or hack the game? Thirteen. Even Pyro's example level was more interesting, and it took less time to actually get back to the bosses. This is just, frankly, a time waster and boring. See what happens if you make a mistake? Send all the way back here. At least place the player right outside the teleporter, or give an option. I think this is 14. or trying something different. Even the Patty's level was less boring than this. I know I got frustrated there, but it was doing something. $15. There are some stages which are just too long, with this is an example, and then there are ones which are just boring and don't do anything different, and this is another example. Again, went into the wrong one, I thought it was the one on the right. And there's no clear indicator which boss they already defeated, because the teleporters don't change color, or they don't disappear. $16 down. Halfway there. There are ways to make these stages more interesting. See Pretty Lucky Pea's boss rush level. They actually changed up the boss rushes and the boss compositions. That's one way of making it more interesting, and they actually tried. $17 down. And at least for your stage, when you get teleported out, you get teleported out to a close location. Only way I can see of this doing it easily would be for the programmers to have a toggle to turn off the teleporters after defeating the boss within. $18. Nope, can't reach it. Well, there is a way, as Buster is mentioning, but it's a glitch, technically. Well, I'm still in Mega Man 5. $19 down. Exactly, that's one way of doing it. There probably is, but I need to somehow clip into the terrain. Next up is Napalm Man. $20 down, 16 left to go. Because I know at the right angle you can clip right into the terrain, but I need to have task level precision, or get really lucky, or unlucky. I'll save that for tonight's stream. $15 left. If I could somehow clip up over there. Not to mention, someone could use Cheat Engine and modify Mega's coordinates. I don't think anyone has done it, but it's theoretically possible. We made it to Mega Man 6. $14 down. Nope, I don't. I know what you mean. There is a trick with the charge kick air jump where you can somewhat clip into terrain. If I had something like Hourglass, I could theoretically pull it off. Frankly, I feel it's faster to just complete the stage normally and do it compared to just trying to glitch into the terrain. $14 or $13 left. If it is hidden, it's hidden in plain sight. I'm thinking they just glitch right to the terrain. Mary, are you still in chat? $13 left. Yes, I left then. You know what? Let me do something. After I defeat Plant Man, I'm just getting out of here. We've seen the stage enough. I made it to Mega Man 6. I'll just show the rest of it in the level editor. This is boring, and you know the drill, how it's gonna go. There's no differences whatsoever. So let's get out of here. They have to do it manually, so... yeah, I'm just exiting out of the stage. I could do it legitimately, but... why bother? Well, the problem is, there's too many levels. I mean, there are too many bosses. It takes a while to get back to it, and... well, not so much a while, but it's inconvenient to get back to it. And the amount of delay time adds up. Before I move on, okay, I should do this while it's there. Hold. Even Soren's Pyro's level, where we faced off against all the bosses, it didn't have this much downtime in between every boss. So yeah, an example of what not to make in Mega Man Maker. And I got your status for tonight, Lipatio. Oh yeah, you haven't been invited to my server or joined it yet, so I will invite you after this stream. Alright. Let's take a look at all the teleporters first. goes all the way up to Mega Man 11. And here's every single arena. Right next to each other. Spring Man, Shade Man, Grenade Man, Astro Man, Concrete Man, and finally Tornado Man. And what happens at the end of the stage? Teleporter leading to... sure, let's at least face off against the boss here. Not Proto Man, I want Mega Man. Should have done this earlier. 35 bosses in all. Now, if most of the bosses were optional, I'd also be more okay with it. And this is... well, this is surprisingly tough and not really boring anymore. Where are you? There you are. This is the worst boss to pull this trick off. He just jumps so much. Let's figure out what their weaknesses are. Really? Okay, it's cut. Both of them are weak to cut. And thus ends this stage. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. So overall, that was just a boring level. Alright, I'll be right back. And I'm back. 10th up is Steelstorm Stronghold 1 Sewered Connections by Brickman, with 22 plays and a score of 4. What I'll be playing is a series of 4 connected fortress levels called the Steelstorm series, or rather the Steelstorm Stronghold. Depends on how challenging it is. Lipatio's level was challenging. Is it at that level of difficulty? There seems to be a lot of variation of what one considers to be a hard stage. And yeah, I agree, Buster. Even the patio stage, although I didn't exactly like it, that had much more effort put into it. This was just copy and paste. Let's see, this stage has 4 bosses, 4 checkpoints, 98 enemies, 58 screens, 145 spikes, and 0 fillers. It's not so much the difficulty of Lipatio, it's just how long it is and how laggy it is. If you broke up the stage into 2 or 3 smaller levels, I'll play through them. Because, as I said, the difficulty of the stage, it's not the difficulty that's throwing me off, it's lagginess and how much of a slog it becomes due to the length. Because, remember, your stage isn't really that non-linear, so it worked perfectly if you split it into smaller chunks. I hope so too, it's just taking a while to load up. Usually levels that are 60 screens long shouldn't take this long to load up. Nope, it's still loading. Oh yeah, I'd avoid that unless you can split it. And yeah, I agree, Lumen. It depends. Alright, let's wait 30 more seconds, see if it doesn't freeze. If it's frozen, I'll just restart the game. Okay, there it is. Not sure why it took so long. I mean, see? No lag here. Up to you, Caleb. If you send them all to me at once, and it's a smaller level series, I'll cover them during the regular streams, but I'll probably break it up into... I won't cover all the levels consecutively. So the fortress entrance, I like the aesthetics. One of the spots where I really wish I had the charge shot. Oh well, at least I have this. Let's see, plant barrier, that's gonna be helpful. Okay. Oh boy. You know, that isn't actually too difficult to dodge because of its distance. Assuming I don't accidentally fall on one of the platforms. Not to mention he takes more damage. Okay, guess I go down then. For a moment there I thought the game got stuck. I foresee this stage being one of them that where the plant barrier is really useful. Also, a lot of other good background aesthetics. Kinda wish we had parallax scrolling though. Yoku's? There you are. I knew the game would pull off one of the level would pull off one of the tricks. That makes sense, Brickman. Welp. Yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't think it could fit in there. Time for this part again. At least this goes on a regular schedule, so it isn't too bad. Oh boy. This actually isn't as scary as it looks. Oh boy. Keep saying oh boy, thinking I'm gonna fall into this, ram my head in against the spikes, but when you get the hang of it, isn't too bad. This is a fair challenge. Mini-boss room, essentially. Kinda reminds me of the first boss in Wily Fortress 1 of Mega Man 9. And now we're outside the sewers. Good checkpoint placement as well, good aesthetics, and pretty good level design. So far I'd say this is my favorite level of the episode. A nice balance between the most important parts of Mega Man, and also the aesthetics too. Well, aesthetics are important in Mega Man, but I just find that the gameplay and level design is more important than, for example, the story. Yeah, I'm not sure about the long loading time. The stage itself isn't laggy. This looks like a job for the power adapter. And it's the fortress stage, so I'm okay with force weapon usage. Gonna have to be fast here. Well, as long as it's easy to distinguish between the background and the enemies and the projectiles, it'd be fine, but as you know, people care about graphics and aesthetics. I care more about gameplay and level design, but still I like better graphics. And it's not like story is important in the Mega Man Classic series. I think this was easier than the Metal Man boss at the start of the castle. Nah, heat tile's better. I agree, best level of the stream. And they're 3 levels ahead of it in the series, too. Whoa. Oh. I should have died twice over there, by this point. Hold right to survive, and left. There's something there, but I can't get through. Unless I use item 2, but I don't want to risk it. Maybe an alternate route? Perhaps. Explosions everywhere. Now this should be much easier. What? Oh. And I can't just get close to them because it's too dangerous. Well, I could use item 2, but as I said, don't want to risk it. That spike layer looks a bit suspicious, though. If I had the skull bearer, I'd investigate it. Or I'd pixel precision with item 2. I wouldn't... At first glance, this is at least an 8 out of 10 if I were to score it. It's a good level. Good for this stage. Good level design, good aesthetics, good progression. I'll look at it later. I want to go through the levels and I'm running kind of low on time. 11th up is Steelstorm Stronghold number 2, Inner Blockade by Doctor Lumen, with 18 plays and a score of -3. Huh, what happened here? Savvy, okay. That explains why the order is a bit strange. Much shorter loading times though. I'll finish the Steelstorm Stronghold series, then I'll end off the stream. I need this probably. I see the problem. That's probably a bottomless pit. Yep. I know what to do here, don't worry. Huh. And also item 2. I was thinking there was another trick I could pull off. Okay, I forgot item 2 can do that. Apparently Item 2 is stronger than the blocks. I'm scared of getting crushed by the blocks. There we go. Despawning for the win. Now what's gonna happen when this fires upwards? Of course. Now let's see what happens again. I was worried something else crazy would happen, but... Basically, I just need to despawn this. Like so. I don't think that's the intended way, but it works for me. Oh, I see, sorry. I keep thinking I have to do that solution. What happens if I do this? Okay. Perfect solution to this problem. Oh boy. How much of the level was I intended to do like that? This and the concrete shot allow for some really crazy tactics. Okay, fine with me. I was worried I accidentally broke something else. I was worried I was gonna get crushed by a random block or something. Thought I could make it. Or rather, why you should be careful when using blocks anywhere, because weird stuff like this can happen. It's fun. I'm not saying it's bad, though. Oh boy. Oh, I see the problem. Problem solved. Now I just need to make it up there. Which is easier said than done because it's a single ladder. There we go. I don't like these sorts of challenges in Mega Man Maker of trying to get into the hole like that. Again, I keep thinking there's a different solution. Item 2 is one, but... Done. Now just don't die. What? Okay, I see. Perfect. Oh, I see the puzzle. I'm using OBS Studio, YouTube. Let's reset the ROM. I think I broke something. Wait. I couldn't aim it right. I need to aim it higher. See what I'm trying to do here? That's how we get past this puzzle. Well, that's one way. You just need to be quick with using that. I was hoping to block off the lasers by using the... Actually, wait. No, it doesn't work the way I hoped it would. I really need more weapon energy for this to work properly. Kinda wish there was an M-tank for this. Spikes, hitboxes. Just one tap and you're dead. Let's do this again. See, the problem with sneaking in here with the conveyor belt? Yeah, not a consistent thing to do, but that was my fault. Thank goodness there's no invisible ceiling. Block interactions. I can see why the stage got a negative score. I'm kind of disagreeing with this being the hardest room in the stage. It's the next one. Use item 2 here to push it. And then get through... And I have to plug it up, and I have to plug the hole this way. Perfect. Yeah, I disagree with the one before this room being the hardest. That was the hardest. Yeah, block physics are rather inconsistent in this engine. Oh boy. Watch as I get randomly crushed. There's a reason why I don't like to use Bomb Man for these sorts of arenas. Oh, I almost died there. Thank you for the refills. No one got crushed. That's the surprising part of this. I was hoping it was going the other direction. I can sneak through. What you're supposed to do is wait over here, unless you want to rush. And you do need it here as well. Ah, respawned. I thought it was a bit off. At least the engine isn't screwing up now. Wow, now it's screwed up. I was mashing the slide button. Never trust it, treat it like a Kaizo. Sure game. That works. Well, that worked for a while at least. Oh no. I wasn't sure what was gonna happen there. And now I'm kinda stuck. Well, not really actually. I can use the magical item 2 to shove it. Or not. Really? I was walking off and it was glitching on. Ugh. Again, engine. That's the frankly, for all these good levels, the worst part isn't the level design, it's the engine. I'm gonna repeat this statement because I've said it before many times. Unlike the Magmal series, which the more I play, the more levels I want to go through, here the more I play, the the more tired I get. Perfect. Goodbye. We made it. Also, I wished it was instantaneous because stuff like that can happen. As you know, because it can eat button inputs. Do I need you? Rats, I do need you. Well, double teamed. Okay. That's a better solution than what happened before. And there. This time, all in one. Boss time. Almost dying. Double Shade Man. I can continuously hurt him when he grabs me. Yeah, that can still kill me. Okay, this was a fun stage. I'll only cover the third stage in the series, then I'll end off the stream. Bye, Mega Man. Much easier than the first Fortress boss. Fun level, though I understand why I got a negative score. It's a notable difficulty spike. And kind of inconsistent difficulty, and well, the block physics are, as you know, kind of LOL. I like the one more than the second one, but the second one isn't a shabby level. Alright, the 12th and final level of the stream is Steelstorm Stronghold 3 Lights Out by Doctor Lumen with 15 plays and a score 0. I'll save Steelstorm Stronghold 4 for tonight's stream. I will do that, Buster, the week after next, either next week or the week after next week. Who's the 4th stage made by the way? Ah, reminds me of Mega Man 3's Wily Fortress. Okay, if it's really short, then I'll cover 4 here. I want to end up the stream in about 20 minutes. Let's hope it doesn't suffer from the curse of Wily 3 stages. You know what I'm referring to. Gotcha. We'll note it down. Thankfully this stage will be a lot more consistent. No awkward physics to contend with. There's so many strange interactions that Item 2 and the Concrete Shot can do. Now imagine if you had the super arm from Powered Up, and all the craziness that could assume. I didn't fully complete your level though. It is just the same level, same part over and over. Nice one, mini-screen puzzles. Not puzzles, but you get the idea. See you then. I see. I have to time it correctly. We haven't reached the lights out part yet. Unless it's saying Dr. Lights Out for dinner or something. This is really getting a lot of mileage in this level. Timing. Well, that section wasn't too annoying. You have the weapons to use it. I have to do it at the... Well, I can actually wait there. I don't need to rush it. Now I'm okay with it, it's a fortress stage. See, that's what I need to do. I thought it was gonna troll me a bit. Now for the hard part. Which actually went by very fast. I don't know, some people want fortress stages which you can do mostly Buster only. I don't mind fortress stages like this. This is a good design one, for the most part. Oh boy. Really? I kinda wish there was a checkpoint there, especially with the surprise. Like, put the concrete shot block before that screen, unless I missed it. Well, at least give an advance warning. Yeah, the first initial laser is the issue, I'd say. Or put a checkpoint here. Because players need more time to react to what's going on. Thank you for the lines, though. So you can see where we're supposed to fall. That's good telegraphing, and thank you for the checkpoint here. Just add more warning for the first laser. Mini boss time. What's their weakness? I guess it's this then, because this is the box. Well, it's more like the surprise that's caused the issue. Yep, their weakness. It was fairly obvious with the weapon block. Oh, well, can I save myself? Yes, I can. Except now I'm dead. Well, that could have been a good one. This is a fun mini-boss. It'd work well as a fortress boss, I'd say. Whoa, that's a lot of teleporters. I guess we blew up the core, and I don't know where we are now. That was an unexpected ending. Yeah, lights out. How long is number 4? Four is 56 screens long, so I'll save it for tonight's live stream. It'll be the first level I'll cover there. But so far, the Steelstorm Stronghold levels are the best levels I covered during today's stream. Especially the first level. They're pretty well done. I know I have some issues with 2, but that has to do more with the wonky physics and odd and inconsistent interactions with item 2 and the concrete shot and the blocks. So yeah, good job Brickman and everyone else who worked on the series. As I said, I'll finish it tonight. And tonight, hopefully I'll be able to run an experiment where I use Restream.io to stream simultaneously to Twitch and perhaps Mixer, but we'll see. The next stream is in about 6 hours. Are you a member of my Discord server? If you are, I'll be able to ping you about 20 to 30 minutes before I start the live stream. But overall, I enjoyed the stream. The first part was kind of rough with the levels, some extended a bit too long like Lipatio, and then there was the boring ones like Marie's second level. But otherwise, I think it was fine. I'm just getting the link for the Discord. To be exact, it's 5 hours and 43 minutes later. Well then, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Toodles! See you in about 5 hours and 43 minutes.